Hello and welcome. The purpose of this video is to make sure you have a lot of fun, but more importantly, a safe event, and you'll have plenty of time to get out there during the sessions. Now, as much fun as this event is, there's also a very serious side which must be known by every driver before you set a tyre out on the track. So here it is. Listen up. There are 5 main rules for the DYM, or Drive Your Mate session, and they are simple. No stopping, no drifting, no burnouts, no donuts, and no racing around corners. This is not a racing event, this is a cruising session, so cruise around the corners and roll race anyone on the straights. We also don't want you or your passengers getting out of the car while you're on the track, unless of course you're on fire. The Premier Events team will be on hand at key points around the track and will be there in a flash to see if you are having any trouble with your car, and if necessary, we'll send a recovery vehicle immediately. If you do any static burnouts, drifting, racing around corners, donuts or stopping during the cruising sessions, you will be taken from the track and you will lose your driver's armband for the rest of the cruising session. You will also be required to watch this driver's briefing video again. Then we will give you your last chance to see how you do. If you are removed from the track a second time, you will not be able to participate in the driving events for the weekend. We are pretty casual about what happens on the track, and we won't be stripping your armband for fun. However, we are serious about removing people who can't observe a few rules. Just to recap, you will leave here with a driver's armband to show that you have seen the Chrome Expression Session driver briefing video. If you drive too hard and do the wrong thing, we will remove the armband and have to watch the driver's briefing video again. If you get it wrong again, you'll be a spectator, no questions asked. We will not tolerate any abuse of Premier Event staff who are all volunteers. If you are removed from the track, remember it is the track administration that removed you. So any disrespect or failing to follow any safety instructions given to you by any Premier Event staff may result in a removal from the property. Other important things to remember for the cruising session are: drivers and passengers are required to wear a seatbelt at all times. All passengers must sign a disclaimer at the Premier Events merchandise tent. This allows the person with the armband to ride as a passenger in your car during the Drive Your Mate sessions only. All cars must go through the coned areas and chicanes in single file. All cars must obey the displayed speed limit. All cars must slow down after passing the timing boards. All cars must obey the 15km speed limit entering and exiting the track. Don't do any burnouts or drifting as you enter the track. Be aware of cars that are already cruising around the track. Finally, the alcohol blood limit for drivers on the track is 0. Breath testing may happen along pit lane. So what can you do during the Drive Your Mate session? You can cruise your car with your friends amongst some of the toughest street cars around, just like the good old days. You can do short power skids, no more than 100 feet or so. Remember the people behind you and don't make too much smoke. You can roll race anyone along the straights, but you must slow down for the corners. If you are not sure about anything to do with the weekend event, please talk to any of the Premier Event staff. They will be more than happy to help you out or put you onto the person who has the answers for you.